my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Giving that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, but you don't want to see more. No, you want to see more.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward. The regular season has reached its halfway point, and is
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God up beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God up beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Titans. This guy's hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go from Indy. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
He's got a man left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half. And you're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense. Going to come to life, and when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
And off to the back. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hold the ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. This gets the 1st and more. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Liking 18. Steady.
Dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Okay, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? Kind of feels like making pars on the golf course on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
Takes the second down snap. Catch made over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down. From the red zone on first. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Ready.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 4.
Get it.
At the Titans'
19
14-yard
Tiger.
line.
19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
10. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 8.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
The 4-yard line.
Ready.
He gets it again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Red,
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Okay, ready?
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
They give it to him again. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Let's go.
There he is on third and short. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fielded at the 11. And that nice return brings us to the end of our first quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. They'll run here on first down. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're throwing it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down Colts.
Here we go, here we go.
Give now to the running back. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Another carry for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 5 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Kicking over a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. We'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Colts 14. Titans nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. Anyway. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set, go. Yellow.
Back to throw now. Connecting on the slant. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 40.
Working now from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. 62 points.
Design bootleg here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Down. What?
I'll throw it. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown. The Titans make it a one-score game in the first half. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Colts returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And he'll get it up to the 44. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Throwing from the gun here. That one's complete, right side. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll give left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Viking, 8.
Sending him on the dive. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Hand off now from the gun. He has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
At the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
On the ready.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Get up. Coogan. Ready.
Back to the wall again. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half.
Ready. 52 blue.
We're drawing up for it. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. A throw here on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. With first down from the 41. There's a dime up the middle. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Check team.
Back at the 39-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Check right.
They'll throw 3rd and long. toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He lays out for it and makes the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it over the middle. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Air it out on third. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up fourth and long. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Brought in by Turner. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolves.
Setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ready, set.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Now looking to throw. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Whew, I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Complete to number 13. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
Ready?
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. All in left side. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Exit 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take off.
Pass play now. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Got a lot behind this one, downfield it goes. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete, now they're facing 4th down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
Hurry, hurry.
With this lead, keeping the pedal down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
42. Titans 7.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And an excellent effort there sets them up almost at midfield. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Head flat. All right, go.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Let's go now.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Colts back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, you're probably going to want to keep that streak going. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
He'll take this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the first down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Another carry for it. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll throw for it. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts are running them out of the building. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts continue adding on to that lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fields this one at the 3. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Blue check.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Check right.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Blue check.
2nd and 6.
Work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Ready.
6 yards to go.
45. White.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Punt team unit out now. And he's been one of the players on this game. That's taken on the 7. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. He's trying to push the field. They're on it. That's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Ready. 38. Put.
1st and 10, they can throw. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's a throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
50. Green. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10.
Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about that?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's so tight.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Huh.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing funky, bringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is that?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
We don't use
Assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
it's like that, y'all.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on
Rock,
shot, cause this is it.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock.
down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby.
Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, and she want the team. I'm a hype about, I'm a they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm on away from that micro route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, and she want the team. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a team, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team, and she want the team, and she want the team. Run it down, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty of boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the hit a load of I'm gonna the place with them cut. I see the bums that be wishing we had in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything coming full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just feeding the neighborhood bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and then honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do
on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, got to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. There's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Pretty me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they try to stop it, too late, my finger was already on, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, say it with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me. Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young man, an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money cloud, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, raw bars, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better if I go. Leveled up, my bread up, I'm fed up.
Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say, because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Come on.
They're going to try and throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
On first down, Kendrick. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Yeah, he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league, but there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
This now a 3rd and 4.
2 on the play.
Let's go now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try the left side. Kendrick. And he is going to be stopped. Behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the the schedule. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Ready! 18 shots!
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now this is fielded in the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get this out past the 20-yard line, so the decision to bring it out nets him a yard or 2. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Nick Imanrori on the coverage.
Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Indy. 66 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They'll run here on 4th and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Elam. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Kendrick. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Get up.
Up the middle they go. Kendrick. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11.
They'll look to throw here.
He'll try and do this himself. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Liking 18.
Now again, right side. Kendrick. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
Down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
So the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Fish the eagle. Fish the eagle.
Looking to throw. Elam. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route.
And he'll go out. Bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
70 Lions.
Back to throw again.
This one goes underneath to Walker. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Another Seahawks first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
He's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
Hiking, 18.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Elam. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this doesn't quite work out as well as planned. They'll forfeit a few yards as he's tackled just past the 15. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Here we go. Set. Rocco 80.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Kendrick. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Deputy 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the ball now going back over to Seattle Seahawks offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established. But in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
60 Bison.
Second and 6. And he's got Smith and Jigba. Now inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. They'll look to throw. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking left side of his got a man. That's Crawford. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
Okay, ready.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 16.
60 Eagles, 60.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after here coming up. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Elam. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Now inside the 25. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards.
It's a gain of 78 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and goal, Seattle.
Looking to throw. Elam. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Check. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Second and 11. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! His third rushing touchdown on the year and fourth overall. And the Colts are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Elam. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and 1.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Elam. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Second down and 6 now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's now second and 6.
Let's go.
On the road. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. Career touchdown number 136. Tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 30.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Colts are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Seahawks 30.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's second and 8.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. Elam. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game. Kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. And out now come the Seahawks. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing to start the drive. Elam. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Fights through and now a crease. Still on his feet. And finally marked down at the 23. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Elam. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
From the gun on 3rd down. Elam. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. That time a 6-play drive. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim, and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Colts tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Indianapolis, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.